Welcome to Tom Todd's Wild World of Motorsports. Hello, everyone. I'm Tom Todd 774. We're so glad to have you with us. Anyways, for those of you who have missed qualifying, I will give you the results of that to you. Here are the qualifying results. Carolina Crusher is once again our fastest qualifier. Barefoot surprise, who's back on the tour with us for the first time in a while. Qualifies fourth. Bigfoot qualified in the middle of the field, and you can see Unnamed, Untamed, Reptoid, Mad Dog, all right there, qualified at the bottom of the field. So yeah, that's how it all pans out. We got the track set up for you again today. So there it is, St. Louis style twin oval racing, and I'm going to give you a little rundown on the first. And before we begin racing here today, I'm going to give you a little rundown on the first round pairings. It'll be the fastest qualifier, Gary Porter in the Carolina Crusher, his final season on the M.T.N. Tour, going up against Dave Rapish in the Rap Attack. Then it'll be number 3 qualifier, Northern Nightmare, Cam McQueen, the Canadian, going up against Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger. He too in his final season in this series. And then it'll be Scott Stephens and King Crunch going up against Joe Cypher and Airborne Ranger. Then Excalibur, who qualified better than I expected him to, going up against Jim Jack and the Reptoid. Then it'll be John Pine and Bigfoot number 4 going up against John Breen's Mad Dog. Then it'll be Dan Patrick and Sampson going up against Terry Woodcock and Unnamed and Untamed. Then it'll be Kirk Dabney and Barefoot going up against Joe Payne and WCW Nitro. And then last but certainly not least, Neil Elliott and Max D up against Mike Wales in Wrench Head. So yeah, 16 trucks for this first round. And here's who we got going first. We got Gary Porter in the Carolina Crusher out of Wadesboro, North Carolina, going up against Dave Rapish in the Rap Attack. This should be a pretty close race. Both of them Chevrolet powered trucks. As they get up and get set for this twin oval style course. Coming up, and Gary Porter grabs the early lead coming into the first turn. Porter really looking strong here as he makes that final turn. That is crucial, and it's going to be Gary Porter putting Rap Attack away. Strong run by Gary Porter. Excellent run, actually. Woo! So that's one truck down and out. That's one truck down and out in this competition. There will be no freestyle. Anyways, my pit reporter has caught up with Gary Porter. He's with him now. Gary, you really put a strong one out there for that first round. How did the track feel? The track feels pretty fine right now. Right now, I just got to get this truck dialed in and focus on one round at a time. All right, good luck. Thanks. All right, thank you, Russell, as Gary Porter will drive Carolina Crusher back to the pits. Crusher advances to the quarterfinals. One of the first trucks in winner's circle. Next up will be Cam McQueen, the Canadian driver, driving Northern Nightmare out of I think Ontario, Canada. And guess who he draws? Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. Dennis Anderson may have been taking his time in qualifying. I'm sure he's not going to cut Cam McQueen any slack. But let's see what happens here. Oh, Gravedigger gets a good start. Northern Nightmare having the lead going down the back straightaway. This turn is going to tell it. Oh! Northern Nightmare has knocked down a turning pole. That will be a disqualification. Gravedigger takes the win. Oh, man. Northern Nightmare knocked a turning pole over. It's not like Monster Jam where it's a 5-second penalty. If you knock that pole over, you're done. You're disqualified. Wow. Man, just a rookie mistake from Cam McQueen's part. And Dennis Anderson and the Gravedigger is going to take on Carolina Crusher in the next round. Wow, man. So next up will be a pair of bow tie Chevrolets, King Crunch and Airborne Ranger. Scott Stephens out of Woodlands, Texas, driving the King Crunch. We saw him beat Bigfoot and then go on in the semifinals and then go on and later beat Snakebite to win the whole shooting match a year ago. And we know the story about Joe Cypher and Airborne Ranger already. His truck uses all hand controls, physically disabled. One of the few trucks that has that. Anyways, here he goes. We'll see how competitive Airborne Ranger actually is. Oh, Airborne Ranger has the lead going to the first turn. Can Stephens catch up? Stephens gets around the poles pretty nicely. He's got an even lead. He's got a nice lead. He's going to take it. Scott Stephens still in his championship form. Man, 2014, we saw him go upside down 6 times. Look where he is now. So King Crunch wins it. And that's going to be the big King Crunch. Next up, Excalibur and Reptoid. Now, out of the 3 leaf sprung trucks that showed up here, Excalibur was the fastest qualifier out of the 3. So he's got Charlie Pauken has put a brand new engine, a brand new and more powerful motor in this truck. Let's see if he can live up to the talk on that. Anyway, his opponent will be Jim Jack out of Milton, Florida, in the Reptoid, a more modern truck if you compare it to the Excalibur. So let's see, will the old truck try to be more competitive? We're about to find out right now. Oh, Excalibur having the lead going into the first turn. Oh, my Reptoid's slowing down. He has lost power coming down the back straightaway. Excalibur not having very much problems. Not having very much problems. He's just going to go roll over the cars and take the victory. Jim Jack's had it refired. And he's going to just try to finish the run. And Charlie Pockin is going to take the win. So score 1 for the Leaf Springs. Wow. Pockin out of the truck, Tails has caught up with him. Charlie, your truck looks like it's handling pretty well on this. Yeah, I know. We put a new engine in this thing, and we're seeing if it can hang out on this very, very tough course. All right, good luck. Thank you. And Excalibur drive as Excalibur drives his truck to the pits. The old Warhorse advances to the next round. What we got coming up next is 2 Leaf-sprung trucks all together. It's an all Leaf-sprung truck race, and it's between 2 Missourians, a Ford and a Chevy. John Pyatt driving Bob Chandler's Bigfoot, and John Breen in the Mad Dog, one of the first ever monster trucks created. Anyways, both are staged, the green light, and Pyatt not letting off. He has a tremendous lead. And there he goes. Mad Dog has failed the turn. He's pretty much lost the race at this point. Mad Dog really falling behind. And John Pine is going to go into the next round. Here comes Mad Dog trying to finish. And John Breen. Struggles continue with that truck. Anyways, Bigfoot advances into the next round. That's 5 trucks already. Next up is Sampson and Unnamed and Untamed. Sampson, really one of those championship contenders, falling back to 4th in points. He really wants to make some up today. Anyways, he's got Terry Woodcock flanking him in the other lane in this first round. Let's see what will hang out, the more modern hydraulic shocks or the airbags. bags. We're about to find out, and it looks like the new technology truck is going to win this battle right here. Oh, liquid and smoke coming out of Terry Woodcock's early model Dodge. He's got problems. Sampson has clear sailing. And Dan Patrick is going to take the win. Sampson really going to make up some points now as they drag the unnamed Untamed machine off. And Russell has an update on Dan. Dan, you really took it easy right there. Yeah, I know that Woodcock in that 42 in that old Dodge had a lot of problems coming off that first jump, and so I just let off and took it easy. All right, you're gonna have Bigfoot coming in the next round. Does that bother you? No, they came out with their old truck, so I think I'm gonna have the technological advantage. All right, good luck. Thanks. All right, thank you, Russell. As we get set to the second to last race of the first round, Barefoot go up against WCW Nitro, a Dodge and a Chevy in this round. Barefoot with that Keith Black Hemi power going up against Joe Payne in the WCW Nitro short wheelbase. Let's see if that helps out in the turns. Anyway, green light. Barefoot with the slight advantage. Oh, he tagged the pole but didn't knock it over. No disqualification there. In front, and Barefoot is going to take the victory. Kirk Dabney really must be on fire. Anyways, WCW Nitro does finish the run, but he'll have to come back and fight another day. It's going to be Barefoot, Kirk Dabney, who has the victory. Tails is standing by with him. Kirk, you really had your heart going, but you're the seventh guy who's made it to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I'm really hoping I don't get Max D because he's going to be tough. All right, good luck. Thanks. Yeah, the men's team has really struggled in this M.T.N. tour, M.T.N. Monster Truck Nation tour. Anyways, they're back today, but can they really get the victory today? We're going to find out. Max D, Neil Elliott out of Paxton, Illinois, going to take on Mike Wales in the Rich Head Chevrolet. We've seen Rich Head before on the circuit. Remember the inaugural season, 2014? He was always there. He was almost always there on the tour. They really showed up with Mike Wales. They rebranded themselves, and they are on fire today. Let's see what he's got. They're dead even going into the first turn. And Rich Head really wheeling that thing around. Can he? Can Mike Wales pull it off up and over the cars? It's going to be Mike Wales by a nose. Mike Wales pulls it off. Oh my. Oh, so the Mets curse continues. Rich Head advances into the next round. The deeper you go into the competition, the more points you actually earn. So Rich Head is going to get even more points out of this competition. Anyways, we'll be right back after a brief break. Welcome back to Tom Todd's Wild World of Motorsports. Sports Monster Truck Nation, Monster Truck Challenge Series. I'm Tom Todd 774 along with Russell Barkdahl and Tails. We are glad to have you with us. We are getting ready for the quarterfinals. 8 trucks left who can decide the outcome of this thing. Carolina Crusher going up against Gravedigger. King Crunch going up against Excalibur. Bigfoot going the M.T.N points leader as of this moment. That may change, but if Samson beats Bigfoot, that's going to change when the points shake up. And Barefoot going up against Richhead. Anyways, Carolina Crusher will be taking on Gravedigger. Carolina Crusher really gaining in the points right now but he just can't seem to get past the second round as of late. Let's see if that actually changes. Gary Porter is in the 4 lane. Gravedigger in the lane closest to you. Let's see how. Anyways, 2 North Carolinians going to battle it out right here. Both of them with a really good turn right now. A lot of crap. And Gravedigger really in the lead, but here comes Crusher coming back, and Crusher's gonna take the victory. Gravedigger was, I think, second in the points coming into this event. Oh my, Gary Porter, who was at one point a Gravedigger driver, now back behind the wheel of Carolina Crusher, has defeated Dennis Anderson. Here's the finish. Here's the replay of the finish just by a nose. Gary Porter takes the victory. Gary Porter is going into the semifinals. I cannot believe this. Woo! Carolina Crusher in the semis. Oh my. And Russell Barkdahl is with Gary. Gary Porter, you have defeated your former boss, Dennis Anderson. How do you feel about that? Well, I felt pretty good. You know, Dennis is a tough competitor, and I believe I can keep the Carolina Crusher together and try to win this thing. All right, good luck to you. Thanks. Thank you, Russell, as Carolina Crusher as Gary Porter drives Carolina Crusher back to the pits. We got King Crunch and Excalibur. Excalibur trying to really make his mark. Actually, Excalibur is the underdog, is technically the underdog going into this thing because Excalibur is actually one of the older style low tech trucks. Let's see if that new motor pays out. They have bought horsepower right now. They got a lot of. They're looking for sponsorship, and sponsorship is definitely important to the sport. And let's see how this pans out. And here we go. Excalibur getting the jump. Excalibur, oh my goodness gracious me. I have never seen Charlie Pauken and the Excalibur run this well. Little bounce right there, not costing him too much. And we got trouble. King Crunch up and over on his roof. Oh my goodness gracious me. The luck just keeps turning a curveball on Charlie Pauken. Oh my goodness gracious me. King Crunch A leaf-sprung truck has not won an M.T.N, a Monster Truck Nation competition, since Scott Hess in Barefoot last year. Oh my, Excalibur going into the semifinals. I cannot believe this. Oh my, just one of those things, I guess. It was just a soft rollover for Scott Stevens. It wasn't very a hard crash, but still, that's got to shake you up. All right. This is a point. Okay, there's a points battle going into this. Bigfoot versus Simpson. Oh my, I wonder what was going through John Pyatt's mind as he sets up. He's probably going to put his boat in it. Anyways, this is the big story coming into this event. Sampson and Bigfoot. Bigfoot trying to defend last year's the championship from last year, and Sampson, Dan Patrick trying to win the champion, take the championship away from Bigfoot. Let's see what happens right here. Sampson looking good off the line. Bigfoot in the lead, coming down the back straightaway. And coming to the finish line, Dan Patrick takes the victory. Sampson goes into the second round. Quarterfinal action coming. Quarterfinal action coming up next. Okay, welcome back to Tom Todd's Wild World of Motorsports. I sincerely apologize for the interruption. Anyway, we're getting to our last race of the quarterfinals. Barefoot and Rich Head have already pulled up to the line. Just a battle between Chrysler and General Motors for the pride between Chrysler and General Motors. Let's see who takes the win right here. Barefoot or Rich Head. Here we go. Wales looks like he has the lead. Barefoot taking the lead down the backstretch. But here comes Rich Head coming back around for the final turn. Final turn. It looks like it's good. But here comes Kirk Dabney. Barefoot gets it. Barefoot, who has a Dodge, will take the victory there. Wow. So that's our fourth semifinalist. Excuse that right there. Anyways, Tails has caught up with Kirk. Kirk, you're going up against championship contender Sampson. Sampson, what do you think? What are your hopes are? Well, I'm hoping I can beat him and move to the next round. It's been a long time since Barefoot's been in victory lane. It's been a long time since Barefoot's been in victory lane. All right, good luck to you. Thanks. Thank you, Tails. Anyways, sorry if you saw my face there, blooper. Anyways, as Barefoot gets driven back to the pits, we are getting ready for the semi-final round. Carolina Crusher will be going up against Leaf Sprung Excalibur, and Sampson will go up against Barefoot. So whoever wins these two races will go into the Monster Smash Finals. Anyway, Excalibur. Oh boy. Going up against Carolina Crusher. Gary Porter, both Chevrolets, 3 Chevys and a Dodge in the final four. Here we go. Carolina Crusher with a tighter turn. Well, we've seen Excalibur before. He's got the lead coming down the back straightaway and into the final turn. And it will be Excalibur going into the finals here. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it. Charlie Pauken is in the Monster Smash Finals. History is being made. I have never seen Excalibur this competitive. I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, Sampson and Barefoot. Sampson trying to compete for a championship. Barefoot just trying to win. Barefoot's just out here to win. Anyways, anyways, let's see who wins this. Oh my goodness. Tough break for Kirk Dabney, man. So, just sat there. Anyway, Sampson way out in front. The light went green and Barefoot just sat there. Sampson gonna take the victory. Anyways, Barefoot's gonna finish his run. And I'm being told that Barefoot popped out of gear. All right, here we go. Sampson moves on into the final round. Sampson trying to win his third event of the season. He won event 3 of freestyle. Anyway, Russell Barkdahl has caught up with Dan Patrick. Dan, you're really looking very good out there. How do you feel? Well, the truck feels great. Great. I just hope I'll be ahead of Excalibur going across the line. All right, good luck. Anyways, thank you, Russell, the new broadcast member today. Anyways, Dan Patrick will be. Anyways, we got the month. Well, the finals is set. Excalibur, the leaf sprung truck, trying to be the first leaf sprung truck to win an M.T.N sanctioned event since last year. Excalibur, you know his story. He's trying to be. Really, he put a new motor in the truck trying to be the first truck to win an M.T.N Monster Truck Challenge Series event since Scott Hess and Barefoot of last year. Dan Patrick and Sampson, championship contender. His hopes are dwindling. He's trying to put them back in place. Who is going to take the victory here? Who is going to decide the victory? You'll know after this brief break. Welcome back to Tom Todd's Wild World of Motorsports for the M.T.N Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Challenge Series. I'm Tom Todd 774 along with Russell Barkdahl and Tails. We are down to at the Monster Smash finals. It will be Excalibur going up against Dan, Patrick, and Sampson. They are staged. They are staged. We are getting ready for the race of a lifetime. Here we go. Here we go. Showtime. Sampson in the lead going into the first turn. Excalibur in the lead coming off the final turn, but can he hold it? And it's Sampson by a nose. And oh my goodness, you gotta give it. While Sampson takes the victory, you have got to applaud Charlie Pocken and Excalibur. He had a great run tonight. Strong runner-up position, very strong. Anyways, your winner is Dan Patrick. Tails has caught up with him. Dan Patrick, you've done it. You've beaten Excalibur. You think you're gonna have a lot of points after this? Well, I hope so. And hope so. You know, this Chevrolet is running good. We've been running very strong. Very strong. We just got to keep it going, and hopefully we'll win this championship. All right, good luck to you in the near future. Thank you. Anyway, so that will conclude M.T.N, the Monster Truck Nation, the event 4 of the Monster Truck Nation Monster Truck Challenge. But let's not just give Sampson and Excalibur all the credit. In fact, all 16 of these trucks have put on a whale of a show today. Let's give them all a big round of applause. Excalibur ran. Anyways, final thoughts. Sampson is your winner. He's gonna winner. This is gonna make a huge difference when the points shake up. Once again, knocked out in the quarterfinals. That's a big surprise for you, isn't it? Isn't it? Anyways, Excalibur, but another big story today is Charlie Pocken, the Excalibur. He has put on a whale. He put on a whale of a run. He almost won it. He really did almost win it. Win it today, but it was just Dan Patrick's day. As he gained success on the M.T.N Monster Truck Nation circuit. We may have a new champion this year. We'll see how the rest of the year plays out. Anyways, upcoming events. Hang on air from 9 to 10 p.m. tomorrow. I hope you guys. Hang out on air from 8 to 9 p.m. tomorrow. I hope you guys can stay tuned for that. And M.T.N Event 5, which will be this Saturday at 6, or this Friday at 6, I think. I'll have to double check that. Expect a points update in the video. NASCAR Weekly Racing Series at Kingsfield Speedway. Will be coming up soon within the next few days, and also another Tough Trucks competition will come after that. Anyways, that's all the time I have for M.T.N Monster Truck Challenge. Congratulations to Dan, Patrick, and Sampson who won today. To Tails, Russell Barkdahl, I'm Tom Todd 774. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you down the road.